Good evening, everyone. It's approaching 5 p.m. Central Time, Southern Mississippi. Loading up Richmond here. That's actually where we're going to be riding today. I'm going to go ahead and join this ride. We're way back here already because of everyone that's already in. A minute and a half to go. Give you a little information. I already set up my weight and equipment, so nothing to do there. Need to change my camera view. We'll go to first person view here. This will be in Richmond, Virginia, which I believe is the 2015 UCI World Championships. I was going to get you a weather about a minute ago. No fans. I did about 3-minute warm up with one of the pace partners. It is cold here right now. 38 degrees, says it feels like 35, and that is because the humidity is at 72%. So definitely feels cold. Oops, wrong button. Coming up on 30 seconds. Seconds to go. So this is not a race, but there'll be a group that goes toward the front. So I'm going to see if I can't hang with them for a while. It's 2 laps of this course, but I'm sure that does not include any sort of a lead-in. I'm not sure where the lead-in, I don't know where the starting pins are on this, in Richmond, because I don't think I've ever started a ride in Richmond from the starting pins. You can see the same issue, lots of people causing graphics refresh rate issues. So you can see on the map, starting to thin out there. Almost just a single file line. So right across the gap. Hey honey, can you turn my fans on? My wife's live event hasn't started yet, so just the 2 up there. Ooh, that's cold. Okay, right there is where I usually spawn. be doing just the flat section of this course. Start to see gaps forming on the map there.
Hey guys, welcome back to your trainer Tommy Riggs and here again once again in beautiful Alpha workout number 3, part 2 of my matter. We're going to start out right around 5 minutes warm up and we're working at a moderate pace so we're ready to go. Okay, so just like the warm up of the last couple of workouts, nice and easy.
Watch the left side of the road. One group. 2 groups. All right. So I'm sitting at the back of this group, which is bad. There's already a gap forming. Going back together. I think I'm in group 5. Playing some small groups. So I was saving that arrow helmet. In case I need to bridge across the gap. So we came upon a sprint banner. So I buried it just before we got under it. And then my next power up was experience points, so I'm all done with power ups until the next banner of some sort. This guy right in front of us on a mountain bike. So not only has he less aero, he also has higher rolling resistance on his tires. But I'm sure he knows that. You certainly don't pick a mountain bike by accident. So I think we're going to follow this out and do a quick uphill. By quick, I mean short, but definitely steep over cobbles. Finally work my way toward the front here. And just like that, I'm at the back. Forgot about this 180. See at the very top of the map, there's a polka dot banner. That'll be at the top of the hill climb. The time for that starts right here. It's going red line. You can see everyone on the map all strung up over that hill.
pattern. Make sure a little bit of time to check in with that. It's a difficult thing to master right away. You can't figure it out right away. You can't figure it out in the middle of this workout. Take some time to try to master that skill. Jotting down, breathing correctly is a skill that you have to acquire. Literally, sometimes you have to develop new neurological patterns to make sure that it's activating that muscle system, just like any other new motor pattern or neurological pattern that you're trying to develop. When you do anything like that, just make sure traps are activated, you're not elevating it over. Work on that a little bit at a time. Most research suggests that
Just when I thought you were done.
Come far this way through, cutting away out, you're cutting away a little bit of the forming a river, deeper and deeper and deeper. What happens is there's too much pollution compared to too many emissions in the sphere of the vehicle. It's something, some of the phenomenon somewhat water, where those emissions will mix, cloud formation will come in, create this inversion where these clouds will sit really heavy in these valleys. Particles will make the emissions heavier than the typical particles that we find naturally. And so it causes this low-lying clouds to sit and obstruct the tube and travel east. So the mind right here will expand all vehicles that are electrical vehicles. The way that you get to this little town is you actually have way below the parking systems that are set up. Then you have to get straight up to this town. This town is incredibly iconic for this alpine sport. The world mountain biking championship is so big. And this town is just kind of that's where the time is the world come here. We get all the time. Incredible feat. We are out.
All right, so the first climb, I just got more experience points. Second climb, I got the drafting power up. A couple of those descents were good enough that I could have used the super tuck, take a little break, but some people came flying through that wanted to go, so instead I kept pedaling. Now I got a little group going here as we slowly catch other riders. Some more 8% climbing. I think we're coming up with the start finish for lap 1. Keep that intersection back on the right where we came in from the lead in. All right, so use the drafting power up there. And then I got the some more experience points. So next 30, it's equivalent of riding an extra mile. But I got to be getting close to my to leveling up. Tuck in toward the front. Keep my cadence down. Try to get my heart rate down. Looks like we're catching up on another group. There's a gap forming here. Pick it up a little bit. Bridge over.
Very, very rare. Instructor training, and even when it's very back to very back to the world, go out. I know this might be a good before, trust me, I'll get a lot more. But the whole idea of time is where
It's like 8 of us in this group. We're going to try and give everyone a thumbs up here. Go back to me. First person view again. So, got a featherweight, which would be great for an upcoming climb. Unfortunately, there's a sprint banner between here and there. So we either don't use it, save it for the climb. Or use it to see what I get. I think I'm just going to use it to see what I get. If this were a race, it might make more sense to save it. Feels like I'm just grinding along at 70 RPM. All right, well, somehow I got the front, but not for long. Here comes our next sprint banner. There are more experience points. So I kind of threw it away. Just fine. Again, if this was a race, I don't know if I would have done that. very top left corner of the map. You can see we're going to go down 180, come back. We're going to head up to that squiggly. That's the climb, the first climb. Since I now have a 30-day record on this climb, I might just see if I can beat it. There we go. And I got a drafting power up. So I shaved 0.9 seconds off. I'll take it. Give this guy a thumbs up. Missed a shift there. Now I have some work to do. Oh yeah, we have another climb. Forgot. Should have used that drafting power up right there. So instead what I'll try to do is use it just as I go under this and take advantage on the downhill. Shaved 10.4 seconds off that one. And then I got another experience points for that second climb. Power up. That makes 5. 10 points apiece. Every 30 is equivalent to a mile as far as experience points, gameplay counting for leveling up. Last run in here, looks like there's 4 of us together. Another climb coming up. Well, it says so on the map, but oh, that's right. This is just a 5% thing. Nope, I lied. It's more than that. Oh, he beat me at the line. All right, I need 312. A little over 10 miles, so next ride. We'll end this one just so I get all my stats. Snapshot it without being diluted. So there was a guy that was like 15 meters back behind me. And he was pushing, he kept coming and coming. So that's why I started pressing harder and harder. And just when he started to look like I had him, it looked like he was starting to fade, and I was down like 700 meters or 700 feet to go. I saw someone else overtake him, and he started gaining on me. So that's why I started pressing harder again. I was keeping him at bay. We got to within 5 meters, and then back out to 6, back out to 7, back out to 8, 7, 6, 5. I had like 200 feet to go. I started to fade, and he passed me just before the banner. And I gotta turn these fans off before I freeze to death while I'm waiting for the game to come back up. Whew. Well, I'm glad the fans were on for the ride it would have been probably a little too warm, a little too uncomfortable without them. But I think I'm just going to I'm going to go back to Richmond. But by leaving and coming back in, the stage 2 stats I have for that ride don't get diluted for speed or cadence or heart rate or anything else. So I'm going back in the same ride we were just in. So this I was talking about where we spawn. Back behind us, in this from the right, is where we came in. We spawned back there in the starting pen somewhere. Came in here, made a right, came around, and anyway, you saw the ride. So let me get out of this gear. I think it might be time to clean the drivetrain. I don't know how sensitive my mic is, if you can hear that or not, but it's one of those things I never think about until I get on the bike and then go, oh yeah, that's right. Still haven't done that. All right, not really a lot to debrief because I tried to talk during the ride because my heart rate was down. As you saw, my jersey was zipped up the whole time. And I had these fans are on little remotes, so I can turn them off and on independently. You know, I can bring one on if I'm starting to get too warm, take one down if I'm starting to get too cool. Well, the remote stopped working, so I just have to get off and turn them on. I don't have to get behind them and use the switch because the plugins still work. Just the remote doesn't work. So I can just hit a button and it brings the fan on at the high speed I already had. I suppose when it's cold like this, I could just, you know, use 2 fans at lower speed. Just thought of that. Anyway, oh yeah, man, I can feel my knees and they are cold. My toes are frozen. Actually, it feels very much like if I'd gone out for a long ride in the countryside in this weather, because I would have had it would have been cold, a little bit colder than it is in the garage here, but not very much colder. And I would have had a wind chill. The fans create the wind chill because it's not really your speed, it's the wind speed you're creating by moving through it. And I definitely had wind moving over me, so. Anyway, not really a lot to talk about there, or in general. I think I will not bore you. I'll make this one a shorter one, and well, shorter. Looks like I've already been broadcasting for over an hour, just because it was 2 laps. So anyway, I'll just cut it off here rather than boring you with my cool down. Heart rate's already down. I actually need to bring my cadence up to flush my muscles a bit here, but I'll leave it with my usual. If you like the video, hit that like, hit that thumbs up. If you want to be notified when I go live or when I upload things or anything else, hit that subscribe button. It'll keep you notified. I will, as always, I'll leave 3 things in my description. One will be my Garmin data, so you can check out what was happening. Obviously, you can watch it real time on the video or rewind and fast forward the video and see what my stats were at the time. But if you want to look at the Garmin data, I always post that. If you want to check out the hydration product I use called H2O, I'll always leave a link to that as well. And then lastly, I'll leave a link to the Zwift maps. You should check that out. It should be a link to Zwift's central map page, so that as they add more worlds, it stays current and my link doesn't break. But I should probably validate that. If it doesn't work, I'll be sure to change it. So just assume the link down in the description is a link to the Zwift maps. If there's something that you'd like to see me ride, leave me a comment. Even if I've ridden it before, it doesn't matter. Lots of rides like this course. It's been quite a while since I've ridden the big course on this and climbed up that hill. Or if you'd like to see me ride one of these rides in reverse. That's something I tend to not think about doing. And it makes for a totally different ride. So anyway, leave me a comment. Or if you want to go for a ride, leave me a comment. We can hook something up. I know, especially with the holidays just passing, several folks have now added smart trainers to their repertoire. So if you want to go for a ride, or across town, or across states, or across the world, that's the benefit of Zwift. It doesn't matter. So right now I'm riding with some guy. The guy right in front of me here is from, I was going to say China, but I'm not sure if that is. So Canadians here. I want to say it's Japanese flag, but I don't know, it looks similar, but I don't think it is. A lot of people from Canada in right now. But I definitely find when different times of day seems to be more focused on different regions, which makes sense based on the time zones. Anyway, if you want to go for a ride, leave me a comment, we'll hook something up. With that, I will see you in the virtual world. Keep Zwifting.